Okay. I'll get to you when I'm ready for you. Okay? Alright. Hey everybody, and welcome to a special episode of my show. My cousin Ashley and I, just got back from the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and we have a review for you. But first, since for most people aren't here for movie reviews, they're here for my collectible stuff, and they want to see what kind of stuff I have for the week or whatever. So we're gonna go through my collectibles here real fast. So first up, I wanted to show you. I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I'm not as big of one now, just because I don't keep up with the newest video game systems anymore, so it's not like I have the big fancy Xboxes that the kids have these days. I mean, I still have some of my old systems, but nothing specifically new. So I haven't played a lot of the new ones. The newest one that I've played with, because I could play on my computer, was the Sonic Mania game. And Sonic Mania was, to me, is the best Sonic game since the original ones. This is really cool. As you can see, it is Sonic. I think it used to make noise, but I don't know how to make it make noise. I mean, it does this, but that's not like the noise it's supposed to make. I think it goes like Sega, but not anymore. I think I need to replace the batteries. When I first got this, I actually thought it was going I'm like, is this how I play the game? Do I really just get a Sega Genesis to play my game on? And then I'm like, no, it's just a really, really big thing that takes up a lot of space. But it's cool, I guess, because it's Sonic. Also, stuff that came with that was, it's like a metal card, same kind of size as like a photo ID or a credit card. The edges are kind of sharp. You wouldn't want a child playing with this, because it would probably poke its eye out, or I don't know, cut its head off. I don't know what children do, but you do not want to put this in your wallet if you're going through airport security. I made that mistake only once. Next up this is the last thing from my Sonic Mania collection. Again, when I got this, I thought it went into this, and that's how you played the game. So I was like, oh, this is really cool. But it's just, again, it's like some kind of gimmicky thing. And there is a little yellow cock ring inside. So that's, I'm just kidding. It's a ring from the game. But you know. Okay, so that's all the Sonic Mania stuff. One last toy I have is broken. So yeah, you don't want to see that. My last thing I have to show you in my collection is, so back in the day I used to collect some of the Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. I was kind of a fan. This is made by Archie Comics. I'm not sure if they still make them, but I really like these Sonic comics. There's all the different characters like Knuckles. That's a Penny Dreadful comic. From the game, like Knuckles or Tails or Princess Sally. Nobody knows who the fuck that is, because it's from a cartoon show that's from 1,000 years ago that I used to like a lot, but nobody knows who that is. So who are all these characters to anyone? I mean, I think they know who that one is, and Tails and Sonic, but seriously, for people who just play the games, can you name any other character on there besides Sonic, Tails, and I think that's Amy? I'm not even sure if I can, and I used to love this cartoon, because this is more based on the cartoon show from the 90s, but yeah, they're pretty good. I don't know if they still make them. Sonic has definitely evolved over the years, from just some gimmicky little game to like an entire franchise, and so at the time Sonic was like big enough to compete with Mario. I don't really think that's the case anymore because Mario like has a whole system that's basically dedicated to just Mario games. Because I mean, if you have a Nintendo, you're really just doing it for Mario. I mean, nobody plays anything else, just the Mario games. So Nintendo might as well just rename themselves to Mario. But if Sonic would have been, if the Sega Genesis would have been more successful, and the Sega Saturn that came after it, which was nobody had that, Sonic would have probably been bigger than Mario in my opinion. But Sega kind of fell apart after the Dreamcast came out. So now Sonic's on every single system there is, and I guess that makes it not as cool to me anymore. It's still cool, but when it was like exclusive, it was like its own whole console dedicated just to Sonic games, and just, I don't know. It's just kind of disappointing anymore, but what am I to say? The Sonic Mania game was the closest thing to the originals, but still, it would be better played on a Sega Genesis. But that's just my opinion. But now, we're going to get to the movie, which my cousin Ashley is here to do with me for some reason. She kind of slept through most of the movie, but why don't you introduce yourself since you're here?
I'm Ashley.
So, Ashley, what did you think about the movie tonight?
Well, James Marsden, I don't know what his name is, but he's really hot.
Yep. So what other scenes did you like from the movie besides the ones with James Marsden?
Well, when I wasn't getting to watch him, I like Jim Carrey. He's funny.
Okay. Did you like the storyline, or the characters, or the computer animation?
I mean, I don't know. I slept through most of it.
It's only the most important movie we've ever been to, but yeah, she slept. You can go ahead and sit.
I'm sorry, I ate some edibles.
It's alright. I've only been looking forward to this movie all year, but that's fine. Anyways, my opinion, which is the only one that matters anyway. So the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, to me, it was okay. I liked the way they portrayed Sonic. It was really amusing and really funny. There were a lot of funny jokes. There was a throwback to, because I'm not sure if it's in the video games. I think it's just in the TV show. But they did a throwback to the old comic books in the TV show. Sonic used to eat chili dogs a lot. That was his thing. I can't think of the actor's name, but the guy did Steve Urkel. He did the voice of Sonic in the cartoon show, and so it was always oh, I like the chili dogs, and he ate the chili dogs, and it was funny. And I even ate a lot of chili dogs as a kid because I like Sonic and I want to be like Sonic, so I ate chili dogs. It does not make you fast. It just makes you have explosive diarrhea. So that was a nice little neat throwback to the comics and the show, and so I really appreciated that as a Sonic fan. There were a few times they threw in some kind of soundtracks from the game, there was a piano medley that was the Green Hill theme, and that was kind of cute. And then there were some throwbacks to the show, or the game, where it was the town was Green Hill, and I mean, they just threw in Sonic references wherever they could, and I did like that. That was pretty funny. At one point, they showed a drawing of some crazy guys this is what Sonic looks like, and it's the meme Sonic, which was, I thought that was also pretty funny. If I could have some complaints, and don't get me wrong, I really like Jim Carrey as an actor, and in this I think he's very funny and very entertaining, but Eggman is an egg-shaped man. He's not a stick-shaped man. They don't call him Stick Man, they call him Eggman. I mean, they kind of come up with a reason why he's called Eggman in this movie, which I appreciated since they called him both Robotnik and Eggman. So both the original audience for the Sonic games where he was called Eggman, and the American audience where we call him Dr. Robotnik, all fans can really appreciate that. That was really fun that they got to use both names. But Jim Carrey is not a fat man. And I don't know. I mean, they did so much work getting Sonic redesigned into the one it should look like. Cause man, when those first commercials came, I was disgusted. I wrote into the company and I'm like, I will get everyone to boycott this movie if you do not make Sonic look like Sonic. And then they changed it, so I don't know if that helped, but you know, you got to do your part. And then another thing with his character too, like throughout most of it, he has hair. And Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, is bald. Everybody knows that. Even like babies know that. So why have an actor who has hair? They do kind of resolve this issue, but he's still a stick. It's not like he gets fat at the end. So that's a weird choice, but I can look past it now that I've seen the film because it was wonderfully funny. This is a movie for kids. There's no doubt about that. This is not a movie for if you want smart entertainment. This is not for you. And if you want smart entertainment, read a book like smart people. Be smarty. But for most people, you're probably going to enjoy this movie a lot. Even if you don't like Sonic, I recommend this movie to you. Your kids will love it. Everybody will love this. It's funny, it's silly, it's stupid. It's just easy fun for a good relaxing time. And who doesn't want that these days? At least we can all agree that the Sonic movie was pretty good. And that's way more than we deserve. So I'm very thankful that the Sonic movie was enjoyable. And I very much look forward to the sequels. I hope there are many, many sequels. I hope we get to see the other characters like Knuckles. We get no spoilers, I won't say nothing, but I do want to see Knuckles. I want to see maybe the cat from those terrible adventure games. They're not terrible, but they're not Sonic games. That's not how you play Sonic game. You don't run around in a three-dimensional space. That's for the new games. That's not for the old games. But besides that, it's just a good movie. Go see it. I recommend it. And if I get any more Sonic collectibles, I'll maybe do a special on that. Or I might do a special on my favorite comics, because it's been a long time since I've read a lot of these. I forgot I had so many of them. But not enough.
You're such a dork.
And thanks for joining me, Ashley. I really appreciate it, and I really hope this happens more often.
I do too.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, and bye-bye.